Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to XCOM 2. You'll notice the squad is different. I ran into a dumb bug on the first mission and there is no autosave that I could go back to. So, yeah. We're back to... I had to play through the opening tutorial mission again, and we've got a new set of soldiers. So again, we've got Kelly here as our ranger and then 3 new squaddies. And let's hop into the mission and hope everything goes correctly this time. Older games. I guess it's not that old of a game, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to get a power converter that some resistance attacked an Advent convoy to acquire for us.
With resistance forces in the area have gone dark, which can only mean one thing. These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs. Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes. Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Okay, we've got 8 turns until it explodes. So we've got to push forward, but we know there's Advent soldiers. We saw a couple in the cutscene somewhere around here, but there might be others. So we want to push up quickly, but not so quickly that we risk getting spotted. But while we are in concealment, we have some freedom to push on a little bit faster than we otherwise would. Full cover there looks like good cover. I might end up dashing if we're not seeing any enemies, because if we can't see them at all, they probably aren't going to have a vision radius that will reach us even if we dash forward a little farther. But I guess let's move everyone else out a little bit farther before I do some reckless dashes.
Heading to that location.
That seems fine for you. Might throw you a little bit wider on the other side so we can get a different perspective. So maybe dash to this full cover. We have some spots that technically an alien could be hiding in. Or I guess Advent. So maybe we don't risk that yet. Throw Kelly up to here.
On my way.
And then send you to here, Robinson.
Roger that.
And you two still have both of your moves. I don't know how risky I feel like being. We could go, you know, all the way to there to get some more vision, but I don't know. Let's move you to here.
Heading out.
That'll get you a bit more vision of this side. Okay, nothing has revealed itself. Yeah, so let's have you take cover. That is only half cover. I was hoping that rock would be full cover, and it is not. Don't want you that far back. We're trying to push forward. So yeah, you can take cover behind that rock. Half cover's fine. It'll keep you out of line of sight. And I think I will push you all the way forward, Wilson, to this full cover.
Running.
Please don't reveal anything. Okay. Good. So all of the Advent was pretty far away, it seems. I mean, technically we could have enemies up on this ledge. hiding behind that ledge. It's a little worrying. We have a pretty far distance to go. Yeah. Definitely don't want Kelly by herself.
Rolling.
So I might move you on this side of the vehicle. Do we dash? I don't think so. There could be enemies in this big shadow area. Or buildings or whatever. I don't trust that dash without better vision. You can't quite make it to that vehicle. That is disappointing. Where's the other guy on this side? Oh, there you are.
Moving to
Send
designated
you there.
position.
Still nothing. Yeah, I don't want you standing out. Do I dare dash you? Sure. I think it's reasonably likely you won't run into anyone.
Move, move, move.
Okay. Didn't see anyone. Which is good. We've got a bit more vision over here. I think I'm comfortable enough running Robinson forward to here.
No need to ask twice.
Oh, we've got vision now.
Officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here.
Yeah.
Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
Yep, so we want to get into a position where we can have a good surprise attack on them. I think they're going to move this way or that way. Probably more towards the center of the map. So I'm going to move Kelly in this direction to be ready for that.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Though if I'm wrong, then we're going to be out of position. But it happens. And yeah, let's just move you forward as well. Alright, where are you guys moving? They are moving this way towards where we've got most of our team lined up, which is good. Oh, we can see another trooper and another officer back there. They're no longer... Oh, they are still in our line of sight. Probably we just have a vision bubble around this. I don't think they can actually see us. But that's the worry of... If they can see us, then when we initiate this combat, they're going to run over as well, and we're going to have to deal with both. Which is potentially problematic. So we want to get set up for an ambush. So let's have one of you probably up here, someone back here in full cover. Where can I get you to? I can't get you up to there, sadly. So probably I'll have you here in this full cover. Jane has only a short range attack because she has a shotgun. It's probably close enough to make use of it.
Okay.
Keep there, don't break line of sight. Or don't break concealment. Ideally, I'll probably have someone initiate the fight with a grenade.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Can you get anywhere particularly useful? You'll be down here. It's not amazing, but it's fine.
Confirmed.
So what are your shots? Jane, you have short range. 74 is still not bad. I'll probably want her to take that. 69. You don't actually have a shot from here. Okay, then. Ah, but you can't quite hit the officer. So we're going to bank on him getting a shot when they run. But I'd rather use the grenade of someone who can actually hit there. Can your grenade hit? No. So you're also not a good option. You can hit both. Okay. I want to avoid hitting the vehicles because vehicles explode. And that's bad. So I could go with you or I could go with Jane. There's a chance this will kill the trooper, and I want kills to go to the rookies. So I think I'm going to give the grenade throw to you. Right? You were the one who could reach? Yes. So give the grenade throw to you so that the rest of them can take shots. Yeah. Overwatch, 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 and grenade. Wait, it's thinking it's gonna blow up that tree?
Bombs away!
Maybe don't shout before a surprise attack. Okay, you did get the kill. Which should give you...
We're in their sights!
Yeah, a rank up. Perfect. We just have the captain. Showed that we did reveal ourselves to them. Kelly got the other kill. That's fine.
Target neutralized.
If the other two spotted us and they run up, they'll be running into these guys'... Nope, they didn't. Alright. We want them to reveal themselves on their turn, but they didn't seem to move on their turn. Because that attack was our turn. They should have gotten a turn to step forward into our Overwatch, and they didn't move. So we're probably going to have to trigger them on our turn, which is not ideal. Yeah, that's not good. Because then they'll get to run into cover somewhere. It'd just be a pain. Let's see. I can move you into half cover or this full cover. Can you... You can't get to that full cover. Jane, where can you get to? You could get into this full cover. Alright, I'm going to have you start out by going into that cover.
Moving to position.
Oh,
Some resemblance to the sectoids
we revealed
first
too many
encountered
enemies.
During the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential. Okay, you should be able to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
So we've got an officer and a trooper in one pod,
These guys make up the
then
bulk
two
of the
troopers and a
Advent forces
sectoid in the
within
other
this.
pod.
They're disciplined and well equipped, but they're
Oh, and he's
obedient.
hiding in full cover. Yikes. I do not want to be triggering all of this at once. But it is what it is.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat. In the right situation, they can prove highly effective.
Okay, so it's saying that she could slash just this guy, and she'd have to stand there out in the open to do it. No thank you. As it is, she's got a pretty good shotgun shot on... Looks like just that guy. The rest are all fairly terrible. Okay, definitely want people in full cover if possible, since we have far too many of them active. There's just not enough full cover kicking around. Are you there?
Moving out.
Okay, you got a flank shot. 66 isn't great, but it's something. You don't have anywhere great. Alright, what about you? You get up here to this half cover. I suppose I'm gonna have to go with it. We need you to move forward so that your aim's gonna be better.
Moving to designated position.
I guess a good question, are any of them grouped up well enough that we could grenade? No. They're all too spread out for a grenade to be terribly helpful. Alright, and lastly you. You can get to here. That's about it. Or back here where he just moved from. Worse aim than being up on a ledge. Full cover is better than half cover. I think he had shots back here.
Heading to that location.
Nope. Alright, you'll be in Overwatch then. Alright, you've got a flank shot, so we'll start with you. 66%. Give me the crit, get me the kill. Perfect.
It's down.
Alright, you. 48, that's the one that Kelly had the best shot at. 25 on the officer over there. 25 on that trooper. Kelly, on the other hand, you've got 60. 44 on the sectoid. That's decent option. The sectoid scares me because psionics are scary in this game. But you're not going to kill him. There's no one you're really going to kill. 60% on you. If I killed you, 25% is the best we have. You can't get a grenade to be terribly useful. Alright, Kelly, take your shot. I think I've got to go for our better chance here.
See something on this one.
Good.
Hostiles pacified.
Ooh, we've got resources to loot. I think I might go with an Overwatch. Try and keep them pinned down from running forward. Because a 25% shot just doesn't feel worth it.
Moving to Overwatch.
And same with you, fortunately.
Come get some.
Please don't kill us. Oh, marked. So that's like the hollow targeting of enemy within. Where enemies attacking her will now have a better chance. Okay, that's a double move. That's fine. And it looks like none of them got close enough to trigger our last guy's Overwatch.
Taking heavy fire.
Alright, that vehicle is on fire, so it's going to blow up. I don't know exactly when, but I kind of want to get... I still don't know how far. Is it just going to be that front bit? Or is the whole truck going to blow up? I think we're going to need to science that. But I know I need to get everyone away. So Kelly, you could go here and slash. For 6 to 8 damage. Or I could move you here and use your shotgun. I think either way we're going to move you here. Counts as you being flanked because it's flanking you either way.
Okay.
So you go there. If you shot your gun, 4 to 6, 50% chance. Crit. 100% damage. Can we get more info on these enemies like we could in Enemy Within? Doesn't seem so. Versus the slash, an 8 kills, there's only a 10% chance to crit, and there is a chance to miss. But I really want the sectoid dead. I think we're gonna have to go with the gun. I don't like the 88% chance to hit and only a lower chance to actually kill because it was 6 to 8 damage. This could kill if we get the crit on a high roll. It did not. We missed the crit and we didn't get a high roll.
Running dry.
All right, you've got 3 health left. We're not going to get into a good position to get a flank on you. It's like, oh yeah, I can just stand here or something. But obviously the truck's blowing up. That's the problem. And you're in a terrible spot regardless. We've got officer here and trooper here. I don't think you're going to get into a position to do anything terribly useful on any of them. So I might as well throw you back here. I hope that you can help out a little bit.
Good copy. Moving on target.
29%. We're going to go with a grenade. Oh, no. It would hit. Yeah, I can't make it hit just it. It's going to take out the cover and hit her. That did not work. Can you get somewhere useful? No. I just don't want her being flanked by the sectoid. Can you actually do something useful about this trooper? Not really. You could start moving on to the officer. Maybe. Could move you forward and then hunker down, so you're less likely to get shot, but at least you're closer to the officer, so next turn you can get over there. What do we do? How do I make this work? I really banked on you doing more damage, which I shouldn't have. I could put you here and then have him grenade, but I think it does sort of damage to terrain around it, which I think would take out our cover, even if we weren't within the damage range. Also, I want someone to be nearby to take out that trooper. You can't see that trooper. Because the flank shot means we would have a very good chance to kill it. So I could put you here in cover and have you shoot at the trooper. And then maybe have you go somewhere where you can throw a grenade. You don't have your grenade anymore. Of course you don't. And you can't get into a position. I wish I knew how far this is going to explode. Is it just this front vehicle? Because I need to be on at least this level to be able to sidestep to shoot the trooper with a flank. I could put him here and then grenade the trooper. Grenade doesn't necessarily do 4 damage, it's 3 to 4, so he might survive. that trooper was dead, I'd feel a lot more confident having someone like him more exposed. Would I? There's no guarantee we're going to take out the sectoid this turn. No, I think I need to use the grenade. Or something. You go here. If you fired... Yeah, you've got a reasonable shot here. 44 there is not good. If you threw the frag grenade, you could specifically hit the sectoid. And hopefully, it looks like you're not hitting our cover. Just trying to inch it as far away. I know I said pixel targeting wasn't a thing, but to some extent it seems to be, actually. Alright, take out this sectoid with a grenade. Please don't hit us.
Grenade!
Perfect. Are we still in cover? We are. Oh boy. Okay. That's what I needed. Now, don't really want to get closer to that officer who's tucked in way too carefully. So maybe, because this trooper is also not in a good position to hit us. So I'm thinking I could just have you dash so you're more over here for next turn. Although if he runs over, he might be able to flank Jane and she's marked, which would be bad. I think you're going to be on Overwatch regardless. There's nothing else you can do on your turn.
On Overwatch!
So it's just up to you, Erica. I could put you in half cover here and take a shot there while he's in half cover. It just feels like a dangerous move. I could leave you here. You're in full cover right now. Why am I trying to move you? You've got a 47%. I could overwatch you here so that if he tries to move to flank, then you'll get a shot at him while he's no longer in cover. Maybe that's the call. Try to dissuade him from running. He'll probably run anyway because he's flanked. And Overwatch will give you a better shot. I think that's the call.
Scanning.
Oh, how far did that explosion extend? I think your cover is gone. I did not account for that. Yeah, you are flanked. No.
Whoa!
He was attacking on that spot. Now you're flanked. A lucky miss.
I'm taking fire! Too close to
Commander,
the heat!
we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
Yeah. Okay, so the explosion seemed to take on this whole front vehicle, but it didn't get the back trailer. And so it hit the whole vehicle and I think up to 2 spaces around it. That is a big explosion. It'd be nice if I could get someone there to grab that item, but it's definitely not a high priority. I mean, you've got to move somewhere. Can't get a good covered splinking spot, unfortunately, for there. Jane. Slash allows you to dash at the, or to slash at the end of a dash. Yeah, she can actually get all the way over there to slash. That's good to know. Sort of the run and gun approach, but with a sword strike. Then you are just in the middle of nowhere. I need to get you more forward. Just not good being that far back. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything terribly useful with you. Do I go a bit ballsy? I could have you stand out in the open with a flank shot to get a shot on this officer, but he'll then be able to flank you too. I think so. Actually, it's not showing that that would be a flank shot. It's saying you wouldn't have vision. That seems odd. That's a flank shot. I don't know why that one wouldn't be. But okay. We put you here so you get the flank shot. You shoot at the officer. Hopefully get the crit from the flank. Should certainly be a hit because he's got no cover. If it's not a kill, we send Jane Kelly to run over with the slash. 88% chance I can tolerate. Hopefully finish him off. Then we use you to take out this guy. There's a lot of really questionable choices in that decision.
Affirmative. Moving out.
72%, 40% crit. If we're lucky. It's not the kill, so we need
Running dry.
Jane to get the slash over here. Because she can't get... No, she can't run over to there. Run and gun would be so nice. It's just not an option. Okay, slash here. If you hit, it's a kill. There we go. She's in cover.
Enemy down.
Okay, so the hope I had was that they would get the kill, so then one of the two of them could take out this guy and the last one could get the item. But it looks like we're going to miss that item, unfortunately. I just don't see any good way around it. If you could get the kill with a grenade, actually. Unlikely, but possible. Let's have you back a ways. I don't think it can re-blow up. Because I'm certain it can't re-blow up, but I'm still nervous about throwing a grenade on it.
That's
We'll
affirmative.
put you here. If you get the kill... Yeah, if you get the kill, then
Grenade out.
he could run forward to get the item, so we don't lose it. If not, then we need him to get the kill. So be it.
Confirmed.
Close, but not close enough. Only 84. Wow. I assume this would just be a guaranteed kill. Well, this could turn out poorly if I flop. Shot. Did not get XCOM'd. Always nice. Loot expired. Not great, but it is what it is. Alright. I don't think we get promotions for hacking, but it looks like all of the rookies have gotten a kill, so they're all going to get promotions.
Confirmed.
Jane, we'll have you do the hack. Arguably, you probably have the highest
Connection.
hacking skill because you're leveled up. Or ranked up. Nope, still just a skill 5. So we'll take the 4% because it's better than 1%. Reduce the research time on the current tech, which is a 1-day tech, by 50%. Sure. Yeah. No big surprise there.
We're through. Target
Well
package
done.
secured.
Readings are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
We got lucky on a couple of those. Like, there was a flank shot that missed that would have been real bad. So there's this mission photo that got added with War of the Chosen. I've never cared about it, so I will probably not be taking any time to carefully place my soldiers around and get a nice photo mode picture of them. It's just not my thing. Some people love it. It's not for me. Flawless mission. No soldiers were wounded. Took out all 7 enemies. Well done.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
100% shot. So every shot we took, not counting overwatches, but of our actual chosen shots, we made 100% of them. 3 damage per attack, or was that per turn? Per attack. 1 enemy killed per turn. Jane Kelly got most damage dealt, most attacks, most under fire. Moved farthest? Yeah. Good job, Jane Kelly.
A few of our people earned well-deserved promotions, Commander. I'm guessing Shen will probably want to have a word with you, too.
Okay. See you
Serving
first.
as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
So the equivalent of the heavy from Enemy Within. They have a grenade launcher rather than a rocket, but fills a similar role.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Sharpshooter is essentially the sniper, with the obvious difference that they start with squad sight as their first ability, rather than it having to be one of 2 choices that you got at corporal rank. So, nice. And lastly,
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
okay. Last is a specialist, which is kind of the support, but they've got a gremlin drone to do a lot of their support activities for them, rather than having to run over and do medical stuff with themselves there. Currently, it can't do anything medical, it just is aid protocol, which allows us to give a defense bonus rather than smokescreen, which I rarely used in Enemy Within. There we go, we've got all 4 of our classes now represented with our starting squad. And you'll see we have this fatigue bar at the bottom that's showing how fatigued our troops are. So that's something that got added with War of the Chosen that's designed to discourage us from taking just one set of troops out on every mission, which is what we did in Enemy Within, basically. So, yeah. We'll have to rotate just to give our people time to relax and refresh.
These items should prove useful in our ongoing efforts against the aliens. When
Some
you
corpses
have a moment, Commander,
and the power
I
converter.
have made some interesting discoveries as they relate to the implant we removed from you earlier.
Okay, we will check that out.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
A little bit heavy. Okay, looks like we need to go to engineering first.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of the stuff together in no time at all. I'd suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later.
Okay, so we've got Lily Shen here, daughter of Dr. Shen from Enemy Within. Dr. Shen has apparently passed on, and now we're in his daughter's capable hands. Dr. Valen is also not here, as we've seen. Dr. Taigen is our science officer. And they are encouraging us to start out building a med kit, which I think is a reasonable choice. Costs 35 supplies, we've got 175. But med kits are always good to have on hand.
I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Taigen has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
Okay.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay. Our objective is to examine an officer corpse. Can do.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
And we learned that while we were in the aliens' care, as it were, they were processing various tactical scenarios through our brain using a chip. So, interesting. Alien biotech, with little time to prepare, we were forced to conduct an extremely invasive procedure on the commander in order to remove what appeared to be an implant carefully enmeshed within the occipital lobe. Although all indications were that the device was not designed for removal, concerns as to the commander's potential longevity and the risk of possible remote manipulation by the aliens left us with little alternative. Despite my concerns, the commander has so far felt no lasting effects from the procedure and appears to be recovering ahead of expectations. As for the chip itself, my initial findings are alarming, to say the least. The device is psionically driven by the latent energy of the subject's brain, in this case the commander. More importantly, it appears the device functions as both the transmitter and receiver, relaying information via some form of psionic link. Even after removal, I had to shield the device to contain the residual psionic fields surrounding the implant itself, for fear of what it might be capable of. If my current theory is correct, the commander may have played a more important role in Advent's operations than we could have possibly imagined. Artigan. So they want us to do the Advent Officer Corpse autopsy first. 3 days. Or we could do our usual research for weapons or research for armor that we had at the start of Enemy Within. More damage is good, and I don't feel the need to rush the main quest. So I think I'm going to do modular weapons.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks
Okay.
like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
Okay, let's go to the bridge then.
Just stay clear of the perimeter, understood? Commander, good. I think we got something here. Despite all of Advent's efforts, there are still people who refuse to believe their lies. And it's time we let them know they're not alone. We've already located a target for our first operation.
Sir, given our current location, there's actually no way the Sky Ranger could reach that position.
Who said anything about the Sky Ranger? Shen, status report. Are we ready?
Short answer, yes. But you might all want to hold on to something.
That would be freaky to be one of those people there. Although I assume they had to have known it was down there in the canyon.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
We're ready to start making moves, Commander. By hitting Advent wherever we find them, we can help strengthen the resistance. In return, they'll contribute material and personnel to support our operations.
Okay, let's check out our target. Operation Dawn King. Pretty good name. We will get an engineer as a reward. It's an easy mission, sabotaging a transmitter up in the New Arctic. Alright, let's do it.
Commander, it looks like Shen prepped a med kit for us. We should equip one of our soldiers with it before they deploy.
Alright. Probably should bring in some rookies to level up. Certainly, Kelly is starting to feel a bit fatigued. I'll probably give the medkit to our support anyway. Not support. Specialist, that's the word. I want to just bring in a single rookie? Probably. There's no need to rush getting rookies trained up. While it's an easy mission, it would make sense. Yeah, it probably makes sense to bring in a couple of rookies on an easy mission. Probably. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. We bring in our sniper, our sharpshooter, and our specialist. 2 rookies. See how it goes. We'll leave it here. We'll check out this mission next time. So for now, see y'all then. Bye.